Yo, 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 Lazy Eagles 2 and 5 Entertainment TV. I got my boy D in the building,
What up, though?
my co-host and my big brother. Hey, look, put that Discord in there real quick so they can know what to do.
All right. Let me go ahead and do that right quick.
Like I said, we gonna chat. We already know the procedures. This is new procedures we got going on. We did it last week, this week too. We gonna chat for about 20, 30 minutes, and we gonna let everybody on so nobody don't cut nobody off. I don't know how to feel about. I mean, money is the root of all evil, D. I'm pretty sure you know that.
That ain't this one. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It would they say money would turn you against your own mother and your own family members.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. And we have seen it on multiple occasions.
Right. I mean, you know, they say Cain killed Abel, right?
Yes, they did.
Let's start off like this. Meech love Atlanta over, right?
Yes, he ran. You basically could say he ran Atlanta. He was probably the king of Atlanta.
Okay, he was the king of Atlanta, right?
I mean, for not just me, for me, you seeing it, but like just, I mean, everybody who talked to. I mean, you could talk to somebody right now that still live in Atlanta, Georgia, that was in that era. They'll probably say the same thing. That's all. Pusha T and Shy the Prince always talk about how they saw Meech in them clubs. So, I mean, it's facts.
Right. He was even in there with NFL stars, NBA stars, people that wasn't even rappers, like are drug dealers and nothing. He was in there with regular, like Meech just was. If he having fun, he buying you a bottle. You with him in the club, he tearing that motherfucker up. Everybody getting drunk, everybody getting high. He probably was one of them niggas that if you around him and he getting high and getting drunk, you can't be around him if you ain't getting high and getting drunk.
That is a fact. Like you, I mean, if you don't get drunk or nothing like that, you probably would come up with some money.
Right.
Give you some money. You never know.
Right. Just a happy guy, man. He just happy to be successful. He's about his motherfucking business. Los Angeles, 2003. Right? I mean, they took over Los Angeles, man. They, like the cops is on them. The cops is wondering what the fuck they was doing. Like, how are they doing this? How are they moving in this situation? BMF did it for all them years without killing nobody. I mean, for as far as the world knows, you know, everything happens behind the scenes. But for as far as the world, BMF didn't murder anybody. It wasn't about murder people. They would do it if they had to. But you know, how, like, explain to them how you know that can be possible. You know what I'm saying?
That's impossible for that to happen. But it happened though because he basically told him, "Don't kill nobody. Handle your business."
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you need to do. And that for the most part, that's what happened.
Right.
He was a boss. Only bosses can do that.
Right. I mean, yeah, only a boss, but you know, and then they probably did a good job of covering it up. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything's okay. Okay. KJB said he joined the Discord.
Oh, he did.
That's what he said.
KGB, what's poppin', my brother? Let me
KJ,
see.
What's good, baby? Thank you for supporting us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ask him what's his name on here.
What's your name on Discord, KJ?
For you could tap in and talk, I could know. I don't really know, but like, yeah, man. Like this is my opinion. Not trying to talk over on nobody. You know what I mean? But we'll get to that in a minute, man. But like I said, like this was the best episode that I've seen so far, episode 5.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, you know, it's possible to keep everything under wraps. You don't have to be loud, like kind of like, you know, Paid in Full when Rico was on the block holding his guns in the air, taking pictures with bitches and shit. Like, and Ace Boogie was like, yo, like you drawing attention, my nigga. Like niggas is coming up to me, the police coming up. At the same time he doing that, police walking up to him asking questions and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you know, Meech was a party animal, but if anything was happening, it was behind the scenes. Niggas ain't see shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I mean, you could say he was, I mean, it's proven that he was a little bit too fashy, but even if he was fashy, I mean, he didn't really bring the organization down, but I'm not gonna run into that. I'm gonna let you get there. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
Okay. So Big Brill said, "What up? What up? Go subscribe to Brillo the Big Review channel. Do it right now, man. Hop off our shit. Go subscribe to his shit. Good dude, man. Good dude. You already know." KJB said, "Hold on, I'm still figuring it out, but I accept the invite." And then KJB said, "Accept." Okay, so I guess everybody's
okay. Wait. Well, I just need to know what his name is.
right. Now we see two brothers. We see Southwest T. I didn't call him Sweet T this time. Southwest T and Meech.
He low key should have been called Sweet T in this episode.
Oh Lord!
Oh my God! But I'm gonna chill on that, man.
Look, so Meech and T, right? Growing up in the game, they've been in that bitch for years. At this point, they in there for years. They got Arkansas, they got LA, they got Tennessee, they got Texas, they got Miami. Of course, they got Michigan, Detroit.
Yeah, they got everybody. I mean, they everywhere.
Right, St. Louis. So they stacking bread, everybody making money. They got cars, Meech had multiple villas, multiple houses, and all that. They literally split everything down the middle. Meech and T, right?
Yeah.
Ain't that what you're supposed to do with your brother?
Yes.
Or your business partner?
Yes, that's his baby brother. They in the game together.
Okay,
that's what he did.
Okay, it was no reason to go where we about to go. Let's see what we got going. Jeremiah,
what's up, Jeremiah? Hit that like button too.
For sure. Brillo the Big Review. My big brother said, "Damn near wants to put T in the Sucker Sim Hall of Fame, bro." Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, Brillo, when we get done off this, man, I mean, Ron, like before you go live, we gotta go in the Discord before we can talk about that debate show before we give you what topics to get, because it's about that time. But he might need to be in there after what me and L about to get into what he did.
Bruh. Man. Acting like a hoe, bruh.
He really was, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's stop the all of we not like other reviews. We're gonna get into it right now. Okay. Anthony Wolf, man. Can I talk rest in peace to you, my brother? My brother, you was a simp, man. Sorry I have to say this, but I hate saying this to somebody that's gone or whatever that, but with your actions, what you did, my brother, not only that implicated the BMF clique, to be honest, to get more ammo on them, but you down there was on some simp stuff, man. All you had to do was relax, or you'll still be alive.
Right.
You sitting there getting emotional. Number one, you never supposed to put. Me personally, I done seen in a club with my my boy. He was dancing with this chick. I guess his girl. I don't know if he was okay, I don't know. Okay, bro, I don't know if he was there. I don't know the situation, man. My best friends don't tell me every damn thing. But I guess that's his girl, if it was his girl. But I guess he was dancing with this chick in the girl every time we go to this club. She found out, she threw a drink in his face. Now, he had every opportunity to put hands on her, but I told him, you ain't doing that.
Right.
You don't put your hands on a woman, especially in no club, because you know what I mean? That's weak. If a woman spit on you, then that's a different story. But when a woman's sitting there, get emotional, throw something in your face, you can't do that. The same thing for this dude, Anthony Wolf. Dog, what are you doing mushing a female in the club? Meech told you to relax.
Right. Oh my God.
Let me say this, though. I hate to say this, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be quiet for 5 minutes because I know you really want to say somebody. I see you trying to find the words for you could be respectful, but it's no way to. But and it's just respect, and the rest in peace to him. Dog, you thought you was gonna be a bully like you did Suge Knight's friend when you killed them, and everybody in New York was low. Some people were scared of you. Meeting these guys from Detroit, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I ain't saying it because I'm from Detroit, whatever like that. You can ask Brillo, you can ask anybody. You ain't bullying no Detroiter. No matter where you from. I don't care if you from you damn you ain't doing it. I don't care if you from LA, you from London. You are not going to bully a Detroiter. But you and the dudes that Meech was with, you was not gonna bully no Meech, bro.
Right.
So you off the fact that you know you couldn't bully him, and he really what up, Key? he really didn't. Meech really didn't disrespect him. Then you went to go get your man's. Not only that, and this being respectful because the man is gone. Not only that, you got yourself killed. You got his man's killed.
Mm-hmm.
You sit there and could have just went on and be like, you know what, man? Let's wait till she get out the club and do like what Meech told him to do, but he never did. But I'm gonna be quiet because I know L about to say something. He's trying to find the words respectfully. I said it respectfully, but I know L is a different type of breed. But it is what it is.
Wolf. It's like the episode's full of suckers and Hall of Famers in this motherfucker, man. I feel like watching the NFL right now.
That's a fact.
Hall of Famers everywhere. Listen, D. Wolf, you are a bitch, bro. Like, I don't understand. And that's why I feel like everybody can't drink alcohol, man. And we know that. We just talked about this behind the scenes. I swear to God on my nephew. We just talked. Everybody can't drink alcohol, bro. If you in the club, you selling dope, you a big time dude, you work for Diddy. I think you his bodyguard or whatever, right? Diddy, that's a whole nother story. Right.
It really is.
Meech is there.
Like I don't want to be honest with you, I would never want to be around Puff because he bad energy. Everywhere he's around, people dying all around that man.
Right. All I'm saying is this, bro. Don't drink. You don't have to drink because Meech offers you a drink. You a grown ass man. Say no. What he gonna do? Take his butt off and whoop you? If you know you can't handle the alcohol, don't do it. Right? A. B. You cause it a distraction to the club, man. They already got the club shut down. You know these white folks hate when we shut down their bars. You cause it.
Fact, you stopping money, man.
Right, you stopping money, and he probably got some business going on in there. Meech said, no, don't do that. Meech was all about respecting the women also. Meech was very respectable to women. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know, whatever he grabbed and he take home and he fucking whatever he do, that's what he do. But he never was about smacking women and all that. Meech was a good dude.
Let me say that before you go on the run. This what he said. I had wrote it down. I had watched it again.
Right.
From the girl who they was talking to who was at the club with Meech. He said that they was where he was. The woman, she was in the club with Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
And he was basically saying, dog, you know, she with me, you know what I mean? She hanging out with us. She was like, dog, you can't do, when you with me, you can't be sitting there putting your hands on you. Whatever y'all doing, y'all spare time, that's between y'all. Mm-hmm. And that's the right thing to do as a man. Like, dog, you ain't gonna be sitting there. Number one, as a gang, you can't sit there and be having no dude disrespect, because people might be thinking that's Meech's girl. And I'm like, yo, how you let that nigga smack your girl like that? Even though they don't, Meech, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I heard. Is they didn't go into detail, but she used to be that woman he simping over the dude Wolf. That's a damn stripper.
Right, and then you mess around, you beating on this woman. You don't know who her people is. She probably got killers behind her. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You never know who this woman is, bro. You gotta, I don't know, man. It's stupid, man. And then dudes be trying to prove they tough, like they make them feel like a man when they slap a woman in front of everybody. I don't know how they think that process like that, but you know, like Eazy-E said, you know, so putting the hands on the bitch, some niggas think it makes a man. You know what I mean? It don't. Nigga, like a hoe yourself.
It really don't.
You know, but you know, Wolf, man, you gotta do better than that, man. And you know, like for you to come back emotional or your boys to come back emotional like that is fucked up. And like I said, man, something you just can't hang around. You can't hang around a lot of people when you got the business going on. But Meech was a party animal. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
I mean, even him being the party animal, that wasn't really his fault, though. I'm not taking enough for Meech or whatever. I'm just saying what they said on this documentary. I don't think nobody would be lying. You know what I mean? Like apparently this Wolf was hanging tough with T and Meech. Clearly they knew each other because he was hanging with Puff.
Right.
You thought you can bully somebody because you used to, but that's what bullies do. When bullies always get their way and they think they can bully people, they could be bullying people for 10 years or even 2 years. It don't matter, but they find the right one that you can't bully and they don't know how to act.
Do you think they was trying to create a diversion to get Meech up out of there?
No. I mean, for Anthony Wolf, we're gonna say his name. No, this dude deserved to be in the Sucker Simp Hall of Fame. Dead or alive, the dude was a simp, man. It was no way to be trying to sit there. And what you gonna gain putting the hands on a woman for?
Right.
That ain't you don't get no brownie points for that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, everybody want to feel like they're the man. He was in front of all his peers and all that. It's just
and then you got to think about this, bro. All right, it's a different when you're a bodyguard, you in New York, in your hometown, dog. You in Atlanta, you know, my like when my boy said, know your competition, know the competition. You know what I mean? You got to know who you up against, man.
Okay, so let me ask you.
The key word, like you said a long time ago. I don't know if you remember. You said know your. You said know who you are. Number one, write this down, kids. This is the word from Big and know who you are. Know your limits. You know what I mean. And the first thing that you always said, know your personnel.
Yep.
You gotta know your personnel. You know this dude it's a different from a random street guy. That's a stick-up kid, right?
Right.
No, we talking about a drug kingpin, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's move on, right? I'm asking you a question. I want to make sure I'm sure, because back in the day when the East Coast, West Coast shit was going on, I was at elementary school. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You probably was a little bit older than me, so you probably was like really focused. I was focused.
I wasn't that much older than you, but I do remember certain stuff though. You know what I mean? Remember, I was in '96, nigga. I was young too, so I didn't know the whole thing. But if I remember some of the stuff, I definitely can. I hope I can be some type of information. You know what I mean for you, but we gonna see.
Okay. All I know is I remember when Biggie got murdered, I was sitting by the radio with my mom and my brothers, but I don't remember when Tupac got murdered. But I remember Tupac though. But I remember
when Tupac got murdered. I remember when Biggie got murdered. Biggie got murdered in the wintertime, August. I think it was August 7th or something like that. I remember like having this like these old ass TVs, bro. Like these old TVs. And then it came up on the news around like 11 o'clock. I mean 12, like 12 or 1 o'clock, and they say Notorious B.I.G. rapper, died. I'm like, huh?
Right. Let's do this. So, was Meech linked with the East Coast West Coast beef at all? Like, confirm that.
No, he was. Like they said, they did bring up the Anthony Wolf dude. We're talking about Suge, and that was in '95 '95. I think it was like '94. When he killed Suge Knight's bodyguard, Meech didn't really know. This we talking about. This happened when Anthony Wolf got killed was like 2000. And what they say 2003? Hey, 2003. Yeah, 03. So that's like what 10 years, 12 to 10 years.
So you don't think he knew behind the scenes? No, like earlier.
I could about guarantee Meech didn't know. Never met Pac or Biggie. He wasn't even that famous to do that. I don't think he know neither one of them guys.
Okay, just asking. Now let me ask you this, and I'm pretty sure this is about to be a long 20-minute conversation because I got a question. Like, did BMF, any one of his boys, kill Wolf?
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
the dude that I'm sorry, I'm going ahead of time or whatever, but I have to do this because you asked me. So the dude, they said they had no gun residue on his Meech didn't have none on his hands. But the dude, I'm gonna say this: the Atlanta PD at the time, y'all stupid, bro. Ain't no way in heck you can say this look like Meech. That dude do not look like no Meech because he had braids like this dude. Meech clearly taller than that boy or whatever.
They're more
redder. Yeah, man. Like, get out of here, man. But anyway, the gun residue was on old boy hand.
Okay.
And I think that only reason Meech, the dude wasn't talking about Meech, he didn't snitch. The only reason he made it seem like to take the charges on him because he didn't want old boy snitching on this. He didn't want old boy snitching.
Right. Okay. So Okay, we confirmed that he did it. I think they did it too. I think the same dude. I seen him in an interview before, and I think he's from Atlanta. I know who they talking about. Yeah, they shot him.
Talking about the dark skinned dude with the braids.
Yep.
Yeah, he be in a lot of interviews. The dude used to be. I think he got a magazine called Don Divas or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And Meech is a real nigga, like, you know, doing what he do. Demetrius got shot. Okay, so they said that Demetrius went back to the house, right? I think one of the houses he had, one of the villas he had in Atlanta, he went back to the house. Everybody was in there drunk as hell, talking shit over the counter in the kitchen. And then he said, yo, my ass burning.
Yeah, and then, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he went back around him. And then, like, you know, and then the girl behind him was like, Meech, you got shot in the ass. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he told old girl, like, I think I got shot in the ass. And then they like stop it, and then he did, but it was a real G though how he did it.
Okay, let me ask you a question now. We about to get a little political. At this point, I don't give a fuck, man. You know, you probably don't either.
No, I don't.
Did Diddy rat on BMF?
No.
Okay.
You can't rat on something when it was obvious they got tap wires. Man, I mean, sure, Southwest see you, my brother, my G, but nigga, you was talking on the wires, man.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Oh, didn't tell on no one when the police came. Facts, yeah, that's Meech, man. Meech is a G. All right. So basically, Meech took the rap for us, man. Meech is smart because Meech did not want to fuck up his business, and Meech did not want his man to go to jail because he knew Meech is a fucking mastermind. He's a genius, right? And the whole story about how they told him to sit down, and he said, "I can't sit down. I got a bullet hole in my ass." Right? That man laid across the table, bro. Meech is crazy.
Yeah, he crazy. That man crazy, man.
Right, this is crazy. So he talked to them laying down across the table, bro, and they couldn't have. I can't picture that. Like, it's insane. That is insane, bro.
Yeah, that nigga said my ass hurt, nigga. Like, but I don't care. You know what? I don't care.
Right. Oh my god. Terry had the White House. BMF is too smart. So basically, Meech went to jail. Did Meech go to jail at all? I think he went to jail for a couple months or what? What
happened? He went to jail. He probably went to jail for probably like maybe like 2 weeks. But you know, like they said, he got that was nothing. $50,000 bond, that was like nothing to them. But that, you know what I mean? Of course they had it. $50,000 got him up out of there, put him on house arrest, put an ankle on his damn ankle.
Right. Now we about to get into the Terry saga. Now it's about to sound like we in the fucking Marvel universe, the Terry saga.
Uh-oh.
Terry had Meech was in jail, Meech was away. I think Meech had an ankle monitor, he couldn't be around, no drugs or nothing, right? If I'm not mistaken. He was in a villa with
he couldn't go nowhere.
Right.
When you ankle monitor, he probably had a curfew of probably like 9 a.m. to down there probably 5 or something. So basically, he ain't going nowhere.
Okay, so Terry had the White House. The White House is where all the work was at. Speculated where.
No, that's Meech's house.
Okay, it's Meech's house. Okay, but he was in there holding it down with the work.
Not there though. He was in L.A.
Okay, in L.A. Okay.
But he was holding it down though.
Yeah. So Terry basically, right, was in there breaking everything down, and his people was not cool with what was happening. Like, they weren't cool. Like, they was like, you know what? I like Meech better because this dude will take it and he'll be finessing us. He'll step on it too much or something like that. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're not wrong. He basically was taking them, like, I mean, like, doing less. I ain't gonna say it because, you know, I don't want to say no drugs that was get cut, but you know what I'm saying. Well, you know, with the, you know what. And when he was doing that, that mean that the crew made less money by him doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Terry, what you want to say about Terry, bro? Well, I'll let you get into it. Let's start it off.
Hey, man, Terry, man, it seemed like you was an a-hole against them dudes. He then went to go get his own crew.
Right.
And they was saying, like, and then Meech was like, man, we're going to go with Green. I forget what this dude, what Terry talking about. You know what I mean? You down there almost had a whole. I mean, they're gonna talk about the next episode. You down there had the whole BMF versus crew about to kill each other because he
Right.
was jealous of his. He wanted the attention was on his brother. Seemed like he was low key jealous of his brother, man.
For sure. Why are we? What why are we going here? Why are we here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is Terry to the point where he's trying to take from his family? You know what I mean? Like, why is he trying to take from his family? Like, explain that. Like, why is he hating? Because the character on the show, I really fuck with the character. You know what I mean? The character's cool. I don't get why he's trying to take from his family.
I think he got. I'm gonna side with Terry on one thing. I rock with Meech, but Terry was right. Meech was too doggone. He was too hot. He was doing too much. You know what I mean? Cause he putting heat on them, and like he said, Terry was a low key type dude.
Right.
But he still, you know what I mean, like was doing the business wrong though, to the point he took it personal and acting like he was jealous, man.
Right. And that's the part I can't fuck with, because that shit like that is really, really not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your brother, man. No matter what's happening, that's your fucking brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to make sure that money shit is right, man. At the same time, man, Terry, they leaned on Terry. The police leaned on Terry because Terry was caught as his emotions, and Terry was trying to take the opportunity to take over. He was jealous of his brother, bro. I'm convinced. He was envious.
Yeah, he was. It was to the point that the dude, he was getting so out of control with it. The damn police was gonna try to indict him. He was talking too much. They really didn't really. I mean, dog, if they would have did that, that case would have probably been like a no-go, because they would have needed Meech too. But Meech wasn't really talking. It was actually Terry and his crew that was making the mistakes. But they definitely gonna get into that next week.
Right.
I think it come on next week. But yeah, next week.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take no breaks. This is a documentary. I don't think they're taking breaks.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question, man. And this is really gonna be deep, bro. It's a serious question. It's just a question I'm asking. I gotta ask you a question. It is what it is, right?
All right.
Did Terry ever consider trying to kill Meech?
Hey, with all the documentaries, they saying that he did. I don't know. I'm gonna go by the disclaimer. I wasn't there, so I don't know nothing. But that's what they saying. I don't know. Maybe because he, you know what I mean, because they was hot or whatever like that. You know what I mean. You know, he was nervous. I don't know. You know what I mean. So I can't I can't say 100% that he tried to. I couldn't say it.
Okay, you can't say 100% that he tried to. That's fair. I mean, we don't know. We just, we trying to speak, but we putting the pieces together. We putting the puzzle together of, if that's the case, then he not cool with me. I'm not cool with that nigga, man. Because, at the end of the day, that's your brother. That's your flesh and blood. Over paper, like, why? Like, why are you gonna, I know it's business, but your brother never did anything to you. And Meech will not even try to do anything to you, bro. So, he wouldn't take it to that level as you taking it. Terry
if I was a bad man, I would say, did he have thoughts of it? Probably, but would he would have did it? No. I don't think he would have did that. I don't think T is that evil to do that. That's his brother at the end of the day, and he loved him. I just think he was mad at him. I guarantee you, if they would have talked, it would have never been. He would have they would have been back. It'd have been cool again. They was beefing.
Right. Let me ask you another question. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Did Terry understand being loyal?
I think I know for a fact that he did, because if he didn't, he would have probably snitched.
Okay, but oh my God, we got to get there. We got to get there, buddy.
Because think about it though.
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't, he would have snitched. He would have never even did that 16 years.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he was snitch. I'm saying that Meech treated everybody with love. That's why niggas would murder for him for free. Terry didn't understand how to give. He was like, as long as I get mine, I don't give a fuck, nigga. They take what I give them. They work for me type shit. Meech is not a micromanager. Meech is a leader, and Terry is a boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but T was about his money though. He was a businessman. When they was on 100 together, when they was on the same page, they was unstoppable.
Right. You know what a leader? You know the difference between a leader and a boss, right?
Yeah, I know what a leader and a boss is.
A boss will sit there and tell you. Let me explain it to the world though. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they retarded.
Yeah,
A boss will sit here and tell you. They'll be like, "All right, go ahead and move this fucking crate, this big ass barrel across the fucking room and put it over there." And they'll sit there and watch you do it the whole time. A leader will get in there with you and help you pull that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think Terry don't. Terry's like, he just one of them dudes that be like, man, they get what I give him. I give him what they give him, and fuck on my face, man. Go do what you got to do. Misha's like, you know what? Make sure I take care of you, your family. Everybody got bills paid, and I'm gonna give you extra. And Terry didn't understand that. That makes people want to work for you harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Terry was giving
leader is by how you treat people too. You know what I mean? Like
right. Terry didn't get that, but we'll get into that. He didn't understand how to be real loyal. Was Terry jealous of Meech?
I mean, he probably was. That, you know what I mean? That ain't me personally. I'm never jealous of my brother, but sometimes you can't stand your brother. Some people don't like their brother though. You know what I mean? Some people they want to fight and everything like that. And because you always, when they say I'm the bigger brother, you always think you could be taller than your brother, but you still the youngest. You can't change that. No matter what life brings, how much money you still the youngest, or you the youngest brother or the youngest sibling. And that's how Meech was. Meech was down. I mean, T was taller than his brother, but he still was the youngest. And Meech was the dude that everybody liked. All the entertainers was loving that man. Not saying that T wasn't, but he wanted, when you lay back, man, that's what you get, man. Nobody know who you is. Some people like that. Some people claim to like it, but when the popular man get all the attention, then they get emotional and start getting jealous.
Right. So we can, what do you take out of this episode? We can start bringing people up, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking for 30 minutes. I'm going to drop the link in the Discord, drop the link in the description. What you take from the episode, man? Like, what you think, man? I just think that, I'm seeing a different light about Terry, man. Terry, a different light, and everybody that's connected to Diddy, man. That Wolf situation, man, he was totally wrong. They gonna shoot. They gonna BMF and them. They gonna kill for their man's Meech, regardless of what happened. Man, that's their boy. That's him taking care of them. And Terry, the way you move, brother, I don't fuck with it.
Oh man,
that's how I feel.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. He should have been in this documentary before he can clear his name, because a lot of people might be thinking he a little spoiled little brat.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And
he ain't no simp though. He ain't no simp though. He could be a sucker, but he ain't. You know what I mean? He ain't no simp in his blood though.
Right. So what you got going on, man? So what you 5 more episodes? We at episode 5, man. So far it's getting better and better, right?
Yeah, this is a good doc though. This is probably the best BMF doc I've seen. I done seen all of them. Some of them might be fake. A lot of people got these documentaries, but they don't. They be all over the place. But this one is pretty good.
For sure. I just put the StreamYard link in the chat, man. Y'all can come up. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. The first 30 minutes we talk about BMF. It's only a 27-minute show. Ain't really that much to talk about. But if y'all want to change the subject up a little bit, this is the perfect time. If you want to come up here and talk about anything, we can pull it up. We start playing with the computer and everything like that, man. But hit that StreamYard link if y'all want to come up and talk. Build and hit that like, hit that Discord. Please hit the Discord. Something we trying to grow, and hit that sub button, please.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We ain't gonna be up here all day. We got things to do.
There you go.
Football come on tonight. We're gonna be talking heavy football, because it's some stuff I forgot. And Matt, you ain't off the hook, my brother, because I see what people. You know what? You see it, L?
Yeah.
They dodging. Come on up here, y'all. Let's get it popping.
He came up a little bit last night, but then he
ain't say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with a little bit of arguing. Just come up and argue, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, argue.
If you're gonna talk trash, then your team winning, but when they lose, you MIA.
Right.
He wanted us to lose against the Colts too, because if we would have lost, then they would have been number one in the division.
Right, correct. I mean, at this point, from what I've seen from everything happening, man, I don't think they're gonna be good, bro. They need a receiver. They're not gonna last long. You see what happened? They boxed up Saquon Barkley.
They did. They made Danny Dimes beat him, and when he did a good job at throwing picks too.
Right.
Good luck on Thursday night. I mean, on Thursday evening.
Right. Turkey Day. But
I'm ready for snowfall though, you know?
Yeah, me too, man. I'm definitely ready for it. You know, we gonna see what happens when it's gonna come out, but I mean, they saying somewhere near February. They love February. You know how that goes. So
yeah, let's get it popping for February though. We gonna get it popping. Let's get it popping.
Man, February is so motherfucking lit, bro. I'm trying to tell you something.
Jeremiah,
what's up?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, this was a good episode.
What you like about it, man?
I like the whole thing. It was like you can feel like it was like you can feel like the intensity in the show, right? So like that's what I liked about it. And then what I got from it was what I got from it was that I don't care how anyone feels, but I think Terry was jealous of Meech.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree on that.
Yeah. I also think he wanted to
take him out.
Yeah. Because I've seen other documentaries, they've said that before. So like I'm not surprised. Like I've heard stories from that. They're like, yeah, like they said T was like he was fed. Like they said that's how fed up he was with Meech.
Yeah.
They had a big argument before, you know what I mean, when they went the last time they hung out with each other. A disagreement. But that's expected for a brother to disagree though. I mean, because neither one of them was perfect when they was doing. Like Meech was helping people out, but he was low key making the block a little bit too hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The only part I agree with Terry is that like Meech made them like too hot with like the partying and stuff. Because remember in the doc they're like I think Terry he told like the girl, he was like, yo, you guys party like every day. Like it's not like he said like it's not good. I don't know if I'm like quoting it properly, but he said like he was like, you guys party every day.
No, I mean ain't nothing wrong with partying every day. It's like, you just gotta be able to have your ducks in order, man. But when the alcohol and the weed and shit, man, the pills and all that, you're not focusing on your pivot. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, they say you gotta watch.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you gotta be, that stuff is like when you're doing all that, you're not focused on what you need to do.
Exactly. Yup.
But this was a good episode, though, man. You know, it said its points and stuff like that. Now, and we getting close to I mean, if they do this Saturday, this what 3 episode 6, 2 more episodes.
Hopefully after watching this episode, they have to drop the trailer for season 2.
I think they're gonna drop the trailer after the last episode of this doc.
Be like, surprise.
That's what I think they're gonna do. Yeah, I think they're gonna drop that trailer, and that's gonna be it. They're gonna have a date on there and every damn thing.
Yeah, because I think this episode was good enough for them to be okay. Everyone likes this episode. Okay, let's give them what they want. Boom, trailer.
Right.
Because to me, this was the best episode of the doc.
It really was.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. I gotta change my thumbnail, man. He took my thumbnail down. Is my thumbnail?
Let me see. I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. Let me look at the. No, it's still up there.
Okay, because when I looked at it it's the picture of Terry and Meech hugging each other, right? Old picture.
Yeah, that's it. That's the old one. They're still up there.
All right. But yeah, fellas, I'm probably changing it anyway after this is to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't, right now it's just looking like we here just talking that shit. But man, hey, look, man, definitely a great episode. It's not really much more to talk about BMF. We can dig into some other shit. I'm gonna get up here and on this real quick. So what y'all what y'all think about, pop culture and everything like that? What's going on? What's coming out? What y'all want to see besides Snowfall and BMF and all that?
Pop culture is looking really, really, really suspect because I'm just gonna be honest with you because it ain't like the music. I'm gonna just say this, man. Like other than a few, like 10 artists, maybe 20 that I could, like the music is going down the drain, man.
Damn. So
it really is though because it ain't no type. Everybody sound the same, and then you know what I mean, motherfucker. Always you can't know when you say if a rapper say one bad thing, and it's always trying to cancel somebody. You know what I mean? But the shit is going on with TV shows is the real shit because you could be more creative, and when you do TV shows,
right? Let's look at the number one top artists on the Billboard right now. We can look that shit up. Top 10 rappers of all time, hot rap artists on the Billboard.
That's why 50 only puts out sound. He only does soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See what we got here. We got one. These are all Drake. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, Drake and 21 Savage because that album just came out.
Okay.
That dude, like him and Taylor Swift, like they like run the charts, like heavy.
No, not no more. That dude is just this. I don't listen to him, but he must be a Spanish artist. But Bad Bunny. That dude is ridiculous. Like he probably like the number one touring artist right now, even more than Beyonce. But I think it's ain't he a Spanish or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Latin. So just off the fact that he's that, this man got a heavy fan base.
Yeah, their fan base is crazy. Like, they're like.
So right now it's like Anti-Hero, Taylor Swift, Rich Flex, Drake and 21 Savage, and major distribution, Drake and 21 Savage. Yeah, I mean,
Bad Bunny is a Puerto Rican rapper and singer. Like I said,
Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
that's the new hip hop right now.
Yeah, that ain't you wouldn't like that though, but that's what they like.
Yeah,
you talking about this guy, a Puerto Rican rapper right here? Here you go. There's him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I think he kind of low key sus too.
Yeah, you see that picture?
Yeah, the dude. I ain't saying it. This is fair. This is fair game. This ain't to dog or nobody, and fair use. The dude, this has happened. The dude was on stage and kissed the man in his mouth. So he kissed somebody. He did do that. So
he kissed him in the mouth, D.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we all crazy. Look at this man, Bad Bunny. Look at him.
Yeah, look at him. They'll call that nigga Bad Bunny.
Oh Lord, he got the ears right there. Look, niggas do anything for fame, won't they?
Yes, they will.
And we're gonna start talking about more pop culture too, bro. So that's starting to get a lot of traction, also.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
You know who came with?
Huh?
No, I said who came with all that? Uzi, Thug.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We ain't surprised about Young Thug. Now he in jail.
Right. You see,
they ain't play no games with him, man. They every time they try to get a bond, they on their head. Like, nope.
I heard They said he finally got a trial for January 9th.
He gonna sit in there. He got to sit in there and rot.
That's what they gonna try to do. You know, they could do that. You know, they could say a trial, but then they could keep pushing it back. You mess around. You been in there. What's this? 2022. It could be damn near 2024, and he still ain't had a trial. They be on. They know what they be doing, man.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, man. The life, man, is stupid. He was so rich, bro. Like Young Thug is rich as hell. Like it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
And he was putting out hits too, and he just wanted to.
Right.
Hey, yeah, I gotta say something though. Hey, Steve, you probably ain't watching. I don't know why you always be one to, you know what I mean? Like, no, mom, but hey, Steve, man, how about like and Key too though? How about that Mike Tyson TV series I told y'all about? They did it without Mike Tyson. Now the shit flopped on Hulu. And ain't nobody watching, and they said it was trash. Shout out to my black people that supported Mike Tyson for not watching that trash.
Yo, I seen that movie. I was like, yo, this is trash.
He go. L. He gonna see what I was trying to tell him. Another, so he like, well, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I'm like, that's what they do. They come to our culture, take people's stories, like they, you know, like Whitney Houston and all these other stories, without they, you know what I mean, saying if they can do the story, and then they go ahead and do Mike Tyson's story and Mike Tyson don't get paid for it or nothing. And look what happened. The shit was trash.
Yep.
I'm glad it failed. Next time y'all think about doing another icon of ours, get their permission, please.
Yeah. You know, and the dude that was playing Mike Tyson, disrespectful.
Yeah, the dude was playing Mike Tyson. He didn't know what he was doing, man. Like the dude, like you could even see how his face is like, man, get out of here, man, on Hulu with that crap. Y'all wasted all that money. That shit flopped.
Yeah. Like they had dude talking like he's Muhammad Ali. I'm like, this is Mike Tyson.
Exactly. Niggas talking like he Muhammad Ali or something. Well, you got the wrong boxer. The wrong boxer, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad Ray Charles and Muhammad Ali was here to see somebody do their biopic instead of letting the shit go, you know, be trash or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was that.
That's why no one. That's why you notice like no one reviewed like the like no one like the none of like the main people that like, reviewed it because they said Mike Tyson wasn't involved, so they're like, we're not supporting this.
Yeah, and it was bad. When the people did go watch it, they said it was trash anyway.
Yeah. Man, Young Thug and Gunna are not in good spirits.
I mean, they don't have no choice but to be in good spirits because they don't need to. You know what I mean? Because not trying to be funny or nothing like that, but dog, they ain't got no choice. Seriously, because like, what they gonna do? Be yelling and stuff like that? Dog, nobody on people when they in them jail ain't trying to hit that man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of these dudes know they gonna be in jail for a while. You know what I mean? You just need to keep it. I'm gonna say I don't know what they did. I wasn't there. I don't know these brothers, but like, if you gonna sit there and do all these crimes and stuff, don't be crying when you go to jail.
Right.
That's why I respect T. That's why I respect T and Meech. Shoot, ain't no need to. I know they cried. They went to their first night, but other than that, they cap and pepper. You did the crime, you going to jail.
But the thing is, like, I see, like, even everyone else saying this, like, they were putting out hits, like top 10, top 5 hits, and then they were doing all that stuff behind the scenes.
All that stuff they was doing, and look what happened now. In jail. They gonna clean house in Atlanta though. That was that job. That was the DEA job to do when she got hired in to do a job. I got hired to do a job. That's what she said. So I'm gonna use your lyrics.
you see how Lil Baby moving? This dude's like doing donations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Because he's smart. That's why, you know what I mean? He's smart. That's a good thing. Keep doing that. Keep making your trash music and stay out of trouble.
No, but if you listen to the music, he's not really talking about like crime like that anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we need more dudes like Lil Baby to do it for his community. Stay out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hey, I'm about to get up out of here, man. We're gonna be on tonight, right, D? After the game.
Yeah, we on tonight and we on that Discord. You dig?
You already know. Hit that Discord.
Right.
It's right there. If you're watching a rewatch, hit the Discord right there. Hit the sub, hit the like. Thank y'all for coming through. Definitely a good episode of BMF, and I can't wait for it to come back, man. You know what I'm saying? Next week. Definitely a good docu so far. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.
All right, see ya.
Peace.
Peace.